Class 0225, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking time out to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career, and today we will witness one of the most distinctive, the completion of A School. During this ceremony, I encourage you to take pictures to help capture this very special day. Please feel free to stand up, move around, and take photos, as many as you like. Just like Captain Ray said earlier, if you don't get a good photo, we will stop them, we will call them back, we will make sure that you get that photo today. And the class knows that as well. I'd like to ask everyone to please rise for the arrival of the official party. MK1 Austin Drenell, advisor for MK 0225, Training Center Yorktown. Chief Victor Harris, Machinery Technician, Assistant School Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Commander Amalia Boyer, Chief, Training, Engineering, and Weapons Branch, Training Center Yorktown. Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. Please remain standing. While in training, every class is presented with a guide on to distinguish between courses of training and class number. MK classes carry a pennant embossed with a rating symbol, the COG. Class 0225's guide on, carried by Fireman Alberto, flew the blue banner to distinguish them from other MK classes. Over the 13 weeks of training, classes have the opportunity to earn streamers to identify accomplishments. MKA Class 0225, forward, march. Inboard, face. Will the guests please be seated? Class 0225, seats. As of today, MKA Class 0225 has earned the following streamers. The Brown Streamer, identifying 0225 as the senior class in the Machinery Technician A School course. The Red Streamer, identifying a class with all students have passed the Coast Guard's Advanced Leadership Program. The Yellow, Blue, and Orange Streamers, identifying academic excellence at 3 milestones. Class 0225 was academically assessed, and at each milestone, the class maintained an average GPA above 90%. That's right. The Purple Streamer, or Barracks Inspection Streamer, identified a class who successfully received all passing reviews of their weekly barracks inspection. The Green Streamer identifies a class who, based on individual evaluation, averaged 25 points or higher in physical fitness programs. The Dark Blue Streamer. The Dark Blue Streamer is awarded for meeting minimal standards in military bearing, professionalism, responsibility, and leadership.
Let's go.
There we go. I'll say they earned every one of them. Absolutely. At this moment, I'd like to say a special thank you to the following personnel for being with us today. Lieutenant Junior Grade Liam McGeever and Chief Electrician's Mate Maria Chastain. Would you please stand? Lieutenant Junior Grade McGeever and Chief Chastain served as sponsors for MKA 0225. Thank you for being positive role models for the students. I'd like to take a moment to explain our rating specialty, the history, and some of the topics these graduates completed through our A school. Machinery Technician, or MK for short, is an enlisted rating that is responsible for the operation, maintenance, and repair of cutters, small boats, vehicles, and other machinery and equipment throughout the service. MKs fulfill boat crew member, boarding team member, boarding officer, engineering watchstanding positions, and potentially engineering petty officer within the fleet. The rating was formed in 1973 after the merger of engineman, machinist mate, and boiler technician. This is the Coast Guard's second largest rating, making up 15% of the entire enlisted workforce and are stationed at 90% of all Coast Guard units. MK School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers. During this 13-week course, our students are taught principle of theory, operation, maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting of mechanical, auxiliary, and electrical systems. Some of the following topics are covered during the course: mechanical skills, centrifugal pumps, hydraulics, basic electricity, air conditioning and refrigeration, outboard engines, maintenance and requisition supply procedures, and internal combustion engines. In addition to their technical training, students are presented with leadership fundamentals throughout the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is designed to provide leadership and administrative training to apprentice-level personnel. While the primary objective of MKA School is to deliver skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates who receive the following semester also receive the following semester hours credits as recommended by the American Council on Education: 3 semester hours in outboard engine propulsion systems, hydraulic systems, electrical and electronic troubleshooting and repair, and 6 semester hours in diesel engines. At this time, I would like to welcome Machinery Technician Assistant School Chief, Chief Harris, to the podium.
Thank you, Chief. So today we had to make a little slight pivot. So we did an audible, but that's what we do here in the Coast Guard. You know, we make do with what we got, and we're pretty good at it. So hopefully no one's disappointed that Master Chief Curley's not up here, but 0225, he just wanted me to make sure that you knew that he's extremely proud of you, and he can't wait to see you guys out there in the fleet. All right. So good morning, everybody. How you doing? Good morning, Chief. All right, man. What a great day for a graduation. So thank you to all the family and friends that were able to be here today. We're extremely happy you were able to come here to be with us. We have been able to work alongside these men and women and watch them grow, and we are extremely happy that they chose to be MKs. So we're extremely grateful that you raised such wonderful men and women and that they have chose to join the MK family. So we're extremely proud to call you brothers and sisters and shipmates. So with that being said, I know nobody wants to sit up here and hear me talk. You want to see, you came here for graduation, so we'll get to it. But before I do that, I want to recognize some very important people. So if I could get Chief Akins and MK1, could you please stand? So Chief and MK1 have worked extremely hard days before the arrival of this class to ensure that their experience here at TCY went off without a hitch. So thank you, Chief and MK1, for all the support and all the work that you put into to get an MK 0225 here today. And if I could also introduce you to some new family members, I'd like to introduce I would ask that the MK family, my instructors, please stand. So the instructors have worked extremely hard themselves, you know, providing the critical skills and the knowledge that these young, soon-to-be MK3s have gained during their 13 weeks here. So thank you for everything that you guys have done, and job well done. Fantastic. All right. MK 0225. Are you guys ready to advance?
Yes, Chief!
Woo, That's what I'm talking about. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. So with that being said, we, we will now move on to the advancement portion of the ceremony. MKA class 0225, attend hut, outboard face, post. Inboard face. I would like to take a moment to explain to the family and friends what's about to take place. All these students are graduating as machinery technicians today, and they will be advanced to third class petty officer. In the Coast Guard, third class petty officers is the first pay grade that an enlisted member can wear collar devices. As petty officers, you are expected to take on greater roles as leaders within the Coast Guard. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of collar devices to please join us by standing with their graduate, but do not start the pinning process. All right. So, when you hear, I do appoint them, machinery technician third class, please go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduate. At this time, I would now like to invite Captain Scott A. Ray to the podium.
Thank you. All right, I'll give a few more seconds to get in place. Okay. Uniform personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them machinery technicians, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 7th day of November, 2024. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the armed forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, the 7th day of November in the year 2024, signed Scott A. Ray, Captain, Commanding Officer, U.S. Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Will guests please be seated? Class 0225, inboard face, post. Inboard face. Seats. Commander Boyer and Chief Harris, would you please do the honor of assisting with the presentation of class awards? We will now recognize our international students from the Royal Grenada Police Force, Police Constable number 998, Javed Moses. And from the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force Coast Guard, A21725, Shervis Edwards. Front and center. These international students had not only met the MKA School's curriculum challenges, which is not an easy feat, they had accomplished this while simultaneously dealing with sometimes difficult language, cultural, and service differences. Congratulations. You may be seated. During the first week of school, students are asked if anyone would like to volunteer for the Training Center's ceremonial band. Band members are required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions, such as retirements and community events. MK3 Holberton and MK3 Lopez, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Holberton and MK3 Lopez served with distinction as a member of the Trainer Center Yorktown Ceremonial Band, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. Signed, Alan Witten, Band Director, Training Center Yorktown. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize the members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are also required to practice weekly and to perform at various official functions such as retirements and community events. MK3 Little, MK3 Davis, and MK3 Bennett, front and center. Nice. This is to certify that MK3 Little, MK3 Davis, and MK3 Bennett served with distinction as members of the Engineering and Weapons School Drill Team, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. Signed, A.D. Boyer, Commander, United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in a physical fitness program. I would like to recognize the following members for their effort. Police Constable number 998, Javed Moses, and MK3 Burton, front and center. Police Constable number 998, Javed Moses, was voted by his class to receive the most inspirational certificate for inspiring his classmates and participating in physical fitness activities. MK3 Burton is awarded the certificate for the most fitness points. This certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in the wellness program during Machinery Technician A School. Presented this 7th day of November 2024. Signed, A.D. Boyer, Commander, United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. We will now recognize our class officers. The class advisor selects these members during the first day of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and their chain of command. Class Master at Arms, MK3 Yoa. Class Yeoman, MK3 Cox. And Class Leader, MK3 Isidore, front and center. You are commended for your superb achievements while at Coast Guard Training Center Yorktown, while attending Machinery Technician A School. You not only did an exceptional job completing this rigorous course, but also served as class officers. As a class officer, you demonstrate superior leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Training Center Yorktown policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class advisor's expectation. Your dedication to duty and proactive team-building technique reflect highly upon yourself and the engineering and weapons school, and is in the keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, A.D. Boyer, Commander, U.S. Coast Guard. You may be seated. I would now like to invite Captain Ray to join us at the podium. For each class, we have an exceptional student who completes all 13 weeks of school with the highest performance achievement. MK3 Burton, front and center. This certifies that MK3 Burton of MKE Class 0225, by attaining the highest performance achievement, has been distinguished as Class Honor Graduate. Along with this certificate, MK3 Burton will have his name added to the Honor Grad plaque in the MK Schoolhouse Museum. Congratulations. You may be seated. MK3 Isidore, it is now your opportunity to address the class.
First off, I'd like to thank God, Captain Ray, Commander Boyer, and Master Chief Curley, he's not here, and Chief Harris, and the rest of the schoolhouse permanent party. And thank you to our friends, guests, and family that can make it to Trace in Yorktown today for the graduation of MK 0225. Today, we do more than become machinery technician third classes. We come one step closer to our Coast Guard career. The last 13 weeks have had trials and tribulations in and out of the classroom, but those struggles have helped us grow and conform to the people we are today. I couldn't be more proud of this class. We went from strangers to friends, learned and grown from each other. I couldn't be more grateful for that. I can't wait to see how you guys do at your units. I'd like to thank MK1 Drendel and Chief Akins for being there every step along the way to help us with everything we needed at any time. They both are amazing advisors, and I couldn't ask for a better duo to guide us these last 13 weeks. Thank you to Lieutenant Junior Grade McGeever and EMC Chastain for meeting with us every week to give us tips and guidance on things we can use in school and for the rest of our careers. And before I close this speech, I want to leave you with something, a verse from the Gospel of Matthew. So don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. Matthew 6:34. Don't let what's ahead of you dictate on how you act with what's happening today, because you're always losing time but can never gain it back. Choose wisely. All glory to the one who got us here, Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Thank you, class leader. That was great. I'm gonna say a few things. I'll be honest with you. Y'all been a great class, an amazing class. Usually, I'm actually happier to be here today that y'all are leaving, but in this class, I'm not. All right, I'm just being honest. I'm not. Even all the instructors will tell you the same thing. It's been nothing but praise about how your respectfulness, your leadership, your attentiveness, your professionals. That's all I can say about you. Every one of y'all professionals. Attitude, positive attitude, been smiles all the time. Y'all are fun. We like to have fun as instructors too. Y'all make the class learning environment fun. You can learn, you can do your job, and have fun while you do it. That's the key to life right there. And I want to call out our guy Alberto right here, Alberto. I got a chance to talk to your family, and I'm not kidding when I say he was here for 13 weeks. He never had a bad day. You have the most infectious personality. I'm telling you. That's what you want. That's what you want, right? So, but seriously, leaving here, keep that positive attitude that y'all have, because that's infectious, and that's what you want at a unit. Everybody here is going to be an immediate asset at their next unit, and I'm honored to be. Me and Drindle will be your MK1 Drindle will be your advisors for this class. So we will now present the graduation certificates. Captain Ray and the official party, would you please assist us with the presentation of the graduation certificates? Again, as we call your friend or family's name, if they try to beeline and walk off here and you want them back, just let us know, all right? Class 0225, attention. MK3, Dulce Ulloa, Station Houston, Houston, Texas. You can come all the way to the front. You can come all the way to the front if you want. MK3, Alexander Cox, Sector St. Petersburg, Florida. MK3, Joseph Burton. MK3, Caden Isidore, Coast Guard Cutter Walnut, Pensacola, Florida. About jumped the gun on you. I just want to have you a heart attack. All right. MK3, Joseph Burton, Base Alameda Matt, Alameda, California. MK3, Gianni Alberto, Station Duluth, Minnesota. Yeah. Woo! MK3, Henry Michael Holberton, Coast Guard Sector, Columbia River, Warrenton, Oregon. Benajal, yeah. MK3, Dick Benjal, Sector South Bend, Public Works Division, North Bend, Oregon. MK3, Devin Jordan, Station LA Long Beach, San Pedro, California. MK3, Teresa Smith, Coast Guard Cutter Monroe, Alameda, California. MK3, Nick Saldana, Station Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C. MK3, Campbell Little, Base LALB Matt, San Pedro, California. MK3, Robert Davis, Station St. Indigos, Maryland. Good job, Davis. MK3, Yvette C. Bennett, Coast Guard Cutter Fur, Cordova, Alaska. Shavis Edwards, the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force, Coast Guard. St. Kitts and Nevis. Javed Moses, the Royal Grenada Police Force. Grenada. MK3, Nathan Lopez, Station Juneau, Juneau, Alaska. MK3, Ethan Longy, FRC Mac, Cape May, New Jersey. MK3, William Hanson, Station Port O'Connor, Texas. MK3, Anthony Riedlinger, Marine Force Protection Unit Bangor, Silverdale, Washington. MK3, Cason Pearson, MSRT, West Tactical Division, National City, California. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the United States Coast Guard's newest machinery technicians. Congratulations. There is one final event before the conclusion of this ceremony. Following a long tradition, the MKE School class will spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for a final march to that location. MKA 0225, attention. Guidon bearer, retrieve the guidon. There we go, that's what I'm talking about.